Radders, obviously a 2-2 draw this afternoon. I mean, what's the immediate reflection from your point of view on that?
First word is disappointment. We thought we had the game at half time. We were dominating, and maybe didn't come out in the second half too well. But a point's better than a loss, so we move on.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned there a little bit, obviously going a goal down early on, but for the rest of the first half, obviously on top, getting a bit of control, getting 2 good goals as well. I suppose a lot of positives from that point going into half time that obviously you were looking to try and build on at that point.
Yeah, the goals are our identity. They're really good, 2 really good goals. I thought we started the game really well as well. We were unfortunate to go a goal down, but we still dominated, and we deserved the 2-1 lead at half time. The second half we weren't good enough. I think we know that we didn't create enough chances. But yeah, like I said, the first half is something to work on. We dominated, and that's Gateshead. That's getting back to our style of play, which is where we can dominate teams. So.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned that the second half not being what you wanted to be there. I suppose a little bit more difficult for yourself as well. And obviously, Mag's mentioning that switching sort of sides with Brandon going off at half time and having to change a little bit on that front. But what really was it in the second half that you felt like you couldn't quite not get to grips with, but couldn't quite get around to sort of swing the game in your favour at that point?
Yeah, I mean, we felt like we were too open. There was a lot of changeover moments in the game, so a lot of turnovers, which is not really like us. We sort of like to dominate, and there was a lot of turnovers, which meant we were then open. So that's what they exploited that, and they did it really well. So you can't take anything away from them. But it's something to learn. It's something to learn, something to work on. We can't be that open really if we want to be pushing up, winning games, fighting for the playoffs and the automatic. So yeah, look, we feel it's 2 points dropped rather than a point gained, but that's football sometimes.